Hey everybody, Teresa here from Inspiration Cards, and this week I'm talking about Stampin' Up's Stamparatus. So you may have one yourself and may not be sure how to use it, or you may have, been curious about what it's all about. Well, that's what I'm going to show you guys today. So let's flip this around and I will show you the Stamparatus. So here is my Stamparatus from Stampin' Up. I love this tool and honestly don't know what I was doing before I actually got this. I use this for a lot of different things. So I'm going to highlight a few of them today. But first I just wanted to show you what actually comes with your Stamparatus. So when you order your Stamparatus, it comes with a foam mat, right? There's a grid on there as well. You can also get the grid paper, and it comes with 2 plates. So when you're storing it, right, it doesn't fold over quite as nicely, right, when you've got the 2 plates in place. So when you're storing it, right, just folding them over like that is probably the best way to do it. And on the flip side are the 2 magnets that come with it as well. So as you can see, one of them, here we go, you see that better now. So one of mine is wrapped with a little bit of washi tape, and I've done this because the magnets are super strong, crazy super strong, and I actually think there's a bit of a warning in terms of, some devices and things like that. So you do want to be careful. One other tip with the magnets is they've actually placed them this far apart for a reason. These are super strong, and I have heard of people getting them too close together and then it's hard for them to come apart. So and for the most part, I actually only need to use one. That's how strong these are. So I'm going to grab one of these here. I'm going to show you how I like to use it. All right. So one of the simplest ways that I use my Stamparatus is with my larger stamps. The best example I have is the Butterfly Brilliance stamp set. So as you can see, right, this is quite a large stamp. And so when I want to actually stamp with this, I'll just place it on my plate just like I would an acrylic block, right? Give that a little bit of a squish once I've got it in position. And then I would ink it up right on the plate, and then I would fold that over. And with larger ones like this especially, I take a minute and I just kind of press down and make sure that there's good pressure all over the stamp so that the ink gets distributed evenly. One of the other reasons why I love this is because if that doesn't happen, because it happens, you don't have to worry about messing up, trying to line up and restamp your image. This is a beautiful positioning tool. So if one of my butterflies didn't quite come out properly, I've had that happen, right? All I have to do is you can add ink to the full stamp or just in the area where you need that little bit of extra ink. And then you fold that over one more time. And then I would just add a little extra pressure in those spots where the ink didn't come off quite as nicely, and it lines up perfectly. Okay. The other way that I use my Stamparatus is, I don't know about many of you, but I make a lot of Christmas cards for family. I also do a lot of card swaps with my team, and so I'm often making multiples of the same card design. And so this really comes in handy when you're doing multiples of the same card, because then all you have to do is swap out the cardstock. So I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to use the 2 plates for this one. So this is just like a scrap piece of very vanilla cardstock that I've got. And one reason I love the grid paper is because, right, in terms of that stamping positioning tool, right, it really helps you line up your stamps and images right where you want them. So I'm going to just line up my cardstock along those lines. And you can always, you know, if it doesn't line up with one of the lines, you can just add some pencil marks or pen marks just to mark off where you would want to place your cardstock. All right, so for this one, I'm going to use the Bottled Happiness stamp set. And this is from the annual catalog as well. All right, and I'm just going to slide this down a little. Actually, I'm going to slide this off to the edge here. There we go. All right, so this stamp set, I love this stamp set. It is a little, you do need to know a little bit of a trick when you're lining up your two images. So I'm going to stamp that one as well as this one here. So I'm just going to set that one there for now. So how I would set this up if I'm stamping multiples is I would place the stamp onto my cardstock, and then I'm going to bring my plate over. That right there's that squish, right? Good thing I've got that in place. Here we go. I can actually layer that on a little bit more. There we go. All right, so I'm going to stamp this one first, and I'm going to actually do that with one of the newest in colors, Orchid Oasis. I'm going to slide this over so you can see. So, right, just as if, right, I was using a Stampin' Spot on a large stamp, you're going to actually do this upside down. All right. And then let's bring that over, right, give that a little squish. Press that down. Beautiful. All right, now here's the trick with this stamp set anyways, and why I love the Stamparatus is, so I can line up, right, this stamp here using the little flowers on the stamp and the spaces, right, in the center of the flowers that I've just stamped. So just like I did with my first stamp, I'm going to bring my other plate over. Again, just press down to get that on there. And this time, right, this is more of the greenery, the foliage. So this one is Parakeet Party. And just like before, I'm just going to stamp on top. Not sure if you can see that. There we go. And I'm going to fold my plate over and lift that up. And so now I can stamp as many of this bouquet as I want. And I don't have to worry about messing up. I don't have to worry about, are things going to line up? Everything is in place just where I need it to be. So there you go. I hope you found that helpful, and make sure you stay tuned for more tips and projects from me by hitting the bell to get notified whenever I share something here on my channel. In the meantime, if you want to check out my other projects on social, you can find me at Inkspiration Cards on both Facebook and Instagram. And if you have any questions about Stampin' Up, paper crafting, scrapbooking, I'm happy to help. So drop a comment below, or you can send me an email at inkspirationwiththeresa@gmail.com. And of course, if you liked this video, please hit the like button and share it with your friends so that they can check it out too. Hope you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye.